Good morning to you. Thank you for staying with the flow of God's own state, and welcome to KALU'S Monday. Destiny can only be delayed, but not denied may be the case of the Southeast, especially in relation to the Southeast Development Commission law, an agenda bettered to address issues of dilapidated infrastructure, pains and agony of the Civil War as felt by the people of the Southeast. Jettisoned on numerous occasions, but now a reality, a cause championed by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives alongside other Southeast lawmakers. The Deputy Speaker himself, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, a member representing Bender Federal Constituency, will be joining us on KALU'S mandate to discuss this, including the recent stakeholders meeting of his party APC, among other issues this morning. Welcome once again. My name is Wisdom Thomas. We're going to be joined by ABN TV here in Umuahia, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Magic FM in Aba, and Spain as well here in Umuahia. May I go on to introduce my guest, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, the member representing Bender Federal Constituency, and of course, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. Good morning to you, sir. Many thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Wisdom. Thank you for having me.
Let's delve into the matters in front of the burner without much ado. Describe the feeling of having the Southeast Development Commission law as a reality. Some envisage this as hope finally brimming on the Southeast. Is that why you championed this cause?
Thank you, Wisdom. Why one of the reasons some of us came back from diaspora, leaving what we were doing to add our own quota to nation building, was because of the plight of our people. Our people found it hard recovering from the pain of the Civil War. The promises made in 1970 after the war, which all of us studied in various Once it is named the law, then you start receiving salary immediately. Be patient. The next thing is to put the wheels of this policy and then begin to drive it to the destination of our satisfaction. And that is the fact. But people, once policies are named, they want it to get them to their destination immediately. It does not work not in any climb. That is why you see even SDGs, even MD. I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh yeah, because it appears we lost connection with you. Now, let's talk about National Orientation Commission. You appear to have fingered.
Allow me to finish telling Nigerians what we have done as a government under 1 year. Let me just reel it out so that Nigerians will know, because people are going with ignorance and saying, what is he doing? Let's reel it out. Just give me 1-2 minutes, please. Gas production, targeted increase the gas production that will ensure a supply of 500 million standard cubic, feet of gas a day. That is that will be resuscitating 3 out of the 7 gas processing plants. It's on the way. Now we talk about compressed national gas initiative. This offered more affordable alternative to petrol and diesel to the presidential compressed national gas initiative. This is out there. When it comes to infrastructure, rail and highway projects, operationalization of the Port Harcourt-Aba rail line has commenced, and the construction of Lagos-Calabar superhighway has commenced. The Need Hope Infrastructure Fund approved to bridge Nigeria's funding gap of $25 billion per year in infrastructure, focusing on road, rail, agriculture, port, and aviation. Is on the way. When you come to education, student loan access to higher education law enacted to ensure no Nigerian student is excluded from obtaining quality education is there. Conditional cash transfer, payment of 25,000 to 3.2 million verified poor and vulnerable households is ongoing. Market money 2.0 expanded the government enterprise and empowerment program GED, providing 500,000 recipients with 50,000 naira interest-free loan. Is on the way. Empower debt clearance. He cleared the backlog debt of Empower beneficiaries, benefiting 360,000 Nigerian youths. Nobody's talking about this. In health, basic health care provision fund. It designed the fund as the foundational basis for sector-wide reform that is attracting the infusion of about $2.5 billion into the financing of the national primary health care system. Nobody's talking about that. Humanitarian and poverty alleviation. Okay? Trust fund have been created. Okay. And the creation of about $5 billion to address humanitarian crisis. I can go on and on. Verification of national social registration, which is ongoing, but is collaborated by the World Bank to verify about 15.7 million poor and vulnerable Nigerians. It's ongoing. When you come to legal and policy framework, you just gave us Southeast Development Commission. Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act is already enacted to establish National Counter-Terrorism Center and implement the Zero Ransom Policy. The Electricity Act.
Right, before we go on a very short break to return to continue Ben KALU'S mandate, okay. I mean, you fingered the National Orientation Commission for not actually publicizing the activities of the federal government. You do not think that it's because of lack of impact by Nigerians in all of these things you've read out that is the reason there appear to be a disconnect between Nigerians and, of course, the policies of the federal government?
To be honest, the information dissemination mechanism of the current administration need to be improved on. And when we talk about participatory democracy, it includes public engagement. You cannot expect the public to participate in a democracy where they are not being engaged. So yes, I cannot all say all good for the executive without being critical and constructively so. And the fact that they are not communicating the achievement of this administration the way they ought to communicate it. All the agencies of media and information channel of the current administration need to be overhauled, or they need to be skilled up to know how to proactively announce to Nigerians what government is doing. There's no need of keeping quiet. If you keep quiet, people will build their own perception about the government. But if you speak more to them about it, even if it might appear like sounding your own trumpet, but you clear a lot of ambiguities and be more transparent. And governance, good governance, includes accountability and transparency. So I charge the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to look into platforms to engage Nigerians better than we have done, so that they will get to know what we know that he's doing. He's doing a lot, but that is not in the public domain. It's not in the public domain. I was a spokesperson of the House of Representatives, and I can assure you I engage Nigerians on a day-to-day basis. I use so many platforms to engage Nigerians. Social media, radio. I created this program while I was in the parliament, even as a first-timer and a spokesperson. I made sure that I was not shying away from communicating with those who have sent us there. This is what the executive need to do. Communicate more. Share it more. Share your achievement more. Let the people know what you're doing. Don't keep them in the dark. That way, it will reduce the tension. They will know where you're leading them to. They will not feel that they are being led by somebody who is blind, and that they are, they can see the road where they are heading to. But if you transfer these roadmaps to them, let them know the achievement, let them know what they are working on, I can assure you the tension will be far, far more reduced than what we are experiencing currently. I don't think the problem is that because the problem we're having is because the government is not working. I think the government is not communicating.
Okay. It is still Ben KALU'S mandate. We are due for a short break now. When we return, we will probably be returning to Abia State. Stay tuned.
We will need to talk because the barriers of the government do not talk. Neither does the military engage in negotiations. Peace in the Southeast project, PICE, is set to bridge those gaps, to get Igbo to talk and be talked to, all in the spirit of renewed hope. There is a need to get their hope renewed so that tomorrow will be better for them in terms of infrastructure, security, opportunities in employment, education, and lots more. Support this initiative for a peaceful Southeast. It's a gain for the nation. Peace in the Southeast. Our collective future.
It is Ben KALU'S mandate coming to you from the floor of Gadsden State Flow 94.9 FM. It's a program where we get to interact with the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, who is, of course, an Abian, and the member representing Bende Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, who is part of the conversation this morning. Like I said, we are returning back to the state. Right Honorable Ben, you were part of an APC caucus stakeholders meeting which held over the weekend, where you actually advocated for the lifting of the ban of some suspended members of your party. And I think that may have been heeded to already. But where does the party go from here? I mean, amid that particular rallying call made by yourself during that meeting, going forward, where is the party headed?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm happy that Abians know that for this trying time that I'm in the village. I'm in Abia. I'm not flying out of the country like some people are afraid of the protests and they have left the country. I am in love with my people of Abia State, my people of Southeast, my people of Bende. So I'm in their midst. So in a trying time to identify with them. And I've been having meetings to make sure that we calm the nerves of so many people here. And one of them is the charity begins at home. The party that gave me the platform to be the Deputy Speaker of the House is the APC. And you can't be talking about non-kinetic means outside, talking about how to reconcile, and you don't have that practice in your party that gave you platform, and you allow it to go into, crisis. Over the period of primaries and election that happened in 2023, there's been this division, that is seen in almost every party when primaries and elections come. So there is this rancor, acrimony, factions, and all that. It has never helped us. It has never helped our party. The more divided we are, the more we are weak. The united we are, the stronger we become. And I've been appealing to people right very long before even the primaries. And I went to people, house to house, asking them, please don't allow the party to disintegrate. At that time, I was misunderstood that I was trying to run, not for the House of Rep, I wanted to run for governor then. But I was just trying to unite the party. And what I was afraid of finally happened because people felt that, that was the best option. But we have seen the result of our party in the last election was awful. It was awful that we had access to federal power, and yet we could not deliver a state governor because there was no integration, there was division, and that burden had continued to linger, which led to suspension of some big players in the party, I must say, big players. And some of us insisted that this must be lifted by the first caucus meeting of the party. And I'm happy that was embraced by all, but only with a proviso that all those who have gone to court, occasioned by this suspension or their dislike of the things happening in the party, are given 30 days to withdraw their cases in court. So if you don't withdraw your case in court within these 30 days, you cannot say that it was the party that suspended you. You mean that you are now, wearing your boxing gloves to fight all of us. And in that case, we will stand together and fight you. That's a fact. The window of coming back is clear. Everybody should withdraw from courts. Let's drop our weapons and then let's work together. What does that hold for our party? When all these very important stakeholders come together, we will march forward stronger. What it holds for my party is that it will weaken any other political bloc in the state. Coming together will weaken any other political bloc because the stakeholders in our party, in addition to the ones who are coming in now in droves, that merger will occasion the big bang in this state. And so we're looking forward to a stronger party movement. And for me, it will make it easier for us to mobilize the state the way we're supposed to mobilize because the stakeholders are on board. So it's a step in the right direction.
Right, Honorable Ben, let me get your reaction before we kind of tilt away to Ben, the federal constituency. Let's get your reaction to rumors being filled out there that the reason you are in the forefront of strengthening your party is because you are nurturing an ambition to run for the governorship position in 2027.
Every election that is coming, I will always be listed as those running for governorship. And it happened last time during the game. I was the rumor that I was supporting the Governor Okezie's administration because I wanted him to hand over to me. That he was not going to handle. I laughed because they understand my kind of politics. My kind of politics is without bitterness. I support every government that is in power in Abia State, and I did it For Dr. Okezie Kalu, I did it for Governor T. Ochi, I did it for Dr. Okezie Kalu, and I'm currently doing it for Governor Alex. So this is my type of politics. Once after election is over, the next thing is governance. But when it comes to strengthening my party, you cannot tell me not to strengthen my party. Well, how can I be number 6 citizen of the country and my party is weak in my state? It's not possible. I will strengthen the party from the grassroots all across the street in a massive way. And the facts. Because at the end of it, I have to show results to the president when the election comes. And I'm not going to work only when the election comes. So am I mobilizing? The answer is yes. Am I welcoming people to the party? The answer is yes. Am I going to stop? No, I will not stop.
Okay.
I will build a solid grassroots mobilization across the state. So anybody who wants to become governor must leverage this grassroots. If you don't leverage this grassroots and you don't, you won't be governor. I'm building a movement that the Kalu will deliver the next governor of Abia State. And that's the facts. I'm not missing word on that.
Well, we are getting closer to the point where we'll open the phone lines and get to feel your pulse on Ben Kalu's mandate. However, before we get there, Right Honorable Ben, let's talk about projects. Benjamin Kalu and Ben the Federal Constituency. Some say those are synonymous. What projects are ongoing in Ben the Federal Constituency as we speak?
We are working hard to look at our infrastructure around the federal constituency. And in our life, there was a road we started in my first tenure, which the rain came and affected us. It's a road that is a virgin road that had not been done before. And many people thought we were going to abandon it. No, I don't abandon what I started. I finish it by the grace of God. And we went back to that road. If you go there now, a lot of people are dancing. I think that road is 99% done, if not 100% now. Now that I'm around, I'm going to be going to fix some of this road we are doing. In Item also, heading to Item C, Okai, we are busy there working, and that is Amokwe, Akani Item Road. Also, the road I mentioned to you in Ala is called Abuakoli, Ancient Road, and then in Bende, also doing the Market Road, Bende, because I ignored my own town in my first tenure to build around other places. So now we're trying to see what we can do to lift the face of the place so that they will know that our son was doing this week at one point. I think is completed. We also have then the headquarters road that is coming up. If you go through our headquarters, you find out that the roads are dilapidated. It doesn't look like a headquarters. So we're trying to help the state government to, build something better there. And we are beginning to introduce processing mill, food processing in Uzoakul and Mba. The mills will be coming up soon, and it's quite a big one that is coming up there. And we're also doing a road at Ugoike, Ezioku. So that's a road that we are busy with at the moment, ongoing. I will go and visit all those places. Construction of classroom blocks, it's ongoing. Iboji Secondary Commercial School. We also have medical care outreaches that have been going on periodically here. Agricultural training. So that one is like almost every month we are doing some skill acquisition program for our people. But once they start funding the budget, which we are told will start any moment from now, there's a lot of projects that will spring up. We also have the Bende Ring Road that is connecting all the communities in Bende up all the way to Itumuzo Road. I think it's done about 50% done, so we are pushing that. And then solar street lights, a lot of them will be distributed soon.
Okay.
So we are pushing. Our agenda is to make sure that internal roads like Kumu Road from Ameke, we're going to do it. Ozitem, we're going back to Zitem to do some one. The ecological problem that is in Usuakore, I've gone about 90% in my advocacy for it, and it's most likely like when fixing road that we'll be able to fix the problem in Usuakore soon. It will take a lot of billions, but I think government is giving me a green light that is going to be done. And we are returning back to back. I think there are places we need to. We have not commissioned that road we built because we're waiting for the contractor to know if there's going to be any crack or so. We have seen one or two cracks. We are going to fix it.
Right, Honorable, we have to open the phone lines now because the phone lines have been buzzing and there are numerous comments equally dropping on Facebook, so we can attend to them and you can get to hear from your people. I'm opening up the phone lines now, 0808182699 or 0811605249 on Facebook, facebook.com/Flow949FM. In terms of text or WhatsApp messages, 0906510828. It's time to talk to your son in the Bende, in the Abia, Southeast and Nigeria. Good morning.
Good morning, Willie.
Thank you for joining us. Name and location. Go ahead.
I remain coming with Okezie Kalu from Umaya.
Go ahead.
Good morning, right honorable.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. I said this morning is on the poll process. I think the president has done with this in terms of human capital development, social investment program, and agriculture. But my concern is the way the president removed the subsidies, which resulted in the hike in the essential commodities. Now, what I want the president to do, I want him to take a message to the president. The issue we are having now is that he has to deal with the oil cartel, the cabals that are trying to establish Nigeria through oil business. Right, honorable, that is the area I want you to advise the president to deal with them drastically. And he should also improve and fund agriculture more. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I believe good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Thank you. I greet my honorable Ben Carlo, or probably one of them there. You know, Mr. Ben, I like what you have been doing for making sure that Southeast is the best place to stay, both in the business and everything. So we are recommending you. We hear your voice every day by day. So thank you for that. Now, we are saying that we are building peace in Southeast. How can we build peace without releasing our brother Nnamdi Kalu? It's unfair now. What is the president doing? The people have been telling him to leave this man for us. Even the man that died, William was saying the same thing. He still not to hear the call of people. He thought the guy, will you kill ourselves? This is a becoming problem of the people.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you very much. Let's move to the next one. Good morning.
So, good morning, my brother in the studio.
Go ahead.
Good morning, the Honorable Kanu, Benjamin Kanu. I am my student and I'm listening from Italy, Kumurumiba, Betin Kingdom. Remember, no local government. Yes, honestly, I want to commend him for all that he did for the Southeasterners. But I disassociate myself from the area of where he has been telling that the project is in time. Because you don't have any time to express your feelings when you are not, when you are feeling exhausted. And in the areas of talking about the project, the president has been waiting for a year, and which is just the glory that led people to react the way that they react about the present achievement. Because this achievement warrants the removal of social subsidy without consulting or anything or not having it in the cabinet. So we were thinking that we're him from implementing the inflation of Naira that has further devaluated Naira. Or to think that is what was him to be running your naval and your colonial policies of
Thank you very much. 1 minute, 1 minute effectively used. Thank you very much. Thank you. That has to be my last call. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wisdom.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Alvin. I'm calling you from Denver. Good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to use this opportunity to thank our dear President, Senator Bola Tinubu, for making this dream, his own dream of rebuilding the Southeast come through by appending his signature to the Southeast Development Commission bill. Through your effort, you made the law. I must thank you. I must commend you. It's done so well. You see, I agree with what all that Honorable said. President Tinubu is a shame commitment turning the economy of Nigeria and Ireland for good. Remember, recently also a hospital was commissioned here in Niger State, and little or nothing was heard about it. So I think there's need for the team to continue to come and engage Nigeria.
Thank you, Alvan. Thank you, Alvan. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you very much, Alvan. We're out of time. This one, there is no name attached, but I would read the comment. He said, good morning, Honorable. Please, what's your plan about Akoli Menye Alai Road? Please look into it. A couple from Facebook, and I will pass the baton to Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu. And Owala Amadi is on Facebook. He says, I'm on it, which means he's following up. Azumna Chigozie is saying, Enyabia, history will be kind to you for what you have achieved for your constituency and the Southeast at large. And this other comment is coming from Egon Northern, who we have heard already from. I'll scratch this one from Enyinea Solomon, who is saying, congratulations to you, our dear DS, and all Southeasterners on the achievement of the SEDC. He said, I am happy for the establishment of that law. And you are saying, but I must quickly advocate that we must do things differently from the traditional development commissions we have established in a few other regions of Nigeria in terms of implementation of the various projects and programs that will come from this platform. Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, the baton is over to you.
Thank you very much for all those who called in to express how they feel about what is going on in the country and the interventions we are trying to make using the platform of our offices. The first caller spoke about the oil cabal, oil and gas cabal, and the need for the president to deal with them, because most of this problem in the country is coming from that sector. And I agree that Nigeria is losing about $10 billion every 6-7 months to oil theft and losses. So something needs to be done there. Where is he going to get the money to do all the things that we want him to do if our major revenue source is bleeding with about $10 billion, every 6 months? So that is why the Parliament has set up mechanisms in line with Section 88 and 89 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to investigate that sector. It is ongoing now. I have personally commissioned, with the mandate of the Speaker, several committees in that aspect, and I'm sure that they will bring us the needed result. On Okezie Kalu, I think the gentleman who called has not been following affairs. If you have been following issues, you will know that I've mentioned it time and again that we are working on that. Just like we achieved Southeast Development Commission without too much noise. That's the same way we will achieve Okezie Kalu's release without too much noise. But let me say this, we must change our attitude. You cannot coerce the Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You can't force him. You can't shout at him to get something done. If we say we are using a political diplomatic approach to release our brother, let's mind the things we say in the public. You don't just talk rudely to a man you are begging something and then expect him to do it. And you cry, you will do that, and you do that. You can't do anything to Commander-in-Chief. All you can do is to rant. And we have ranted for too long, it has not given us the result. So now we are using diplomacy and non-kinetic means. Please, be patient and wait for us to get the result that we are looking for. Okezie Kalu knows what we are doing. If you are in doubt, go to where he's incarcerated and ask him. He will mention Benjamin Kalu is in the forefront of fighting for his release. I've said it on TV, I've said it on radio, I'm not hiding away from it. I've publicly appealed to Mr. President. So you people should mind your comments, even on Facebook, wherever you talk about Nnamdi Kanu, appeal. Don't force, don't intimidate, don't shout. It doesn't get us anywhere. Now, on the issue of ill-time protests, I said, yes, because the government is too early in the day. He didn't cause this problem. He inherited it and he's only trying to clean it up. And we have to wait and see the mechanism he has put in place, how far it has gone. Even if it's his third year in office and you're not seeing anything, you can go to the street. But it's really unfair that you married a woman yesterday and you know pregnancy takes 9 months and you start beating the woman the second month saying, where is my child? Which child? The pregnancy should last for 9 months. This policy is like a pregnancy. Allow the gestation period to take place. That is what Nigerians are doing to the president and the current administration. It's like a man who married today and wants a child tomorrow. Yes, you have given the pregnancy, but wait for 9 months for it to mature for the delivery. We are saying, no, we can't wait for 9 months. So that is it. Now, those who call to thank you very much. The Akolime you wrote, we will do it. It's one of the things we're going to do. And then thank you, Ivan, for thanking the president. You are the first person who thanked the president for SEDC. Many people don't know what it will do for us. But some of you who understand what the president has done, God will bless you. Let's keep thanking him. More is on the way. Thank you very much, Nigerians. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Right, Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, and of course, member representing Bende Federal Constituency, for coming on Ben Carlos' mandate this morning. Let me equally acknowledge our media partners, ABN TV, online radio and television, Magic 102.9 Aba, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Omaha here, and as well Spain 95.3 FM, Omaha. This is how far we can go on Ben Carlos' mandate. It will make a return, same time, same station. Come next week. I appreciate my producer, Samson Eze. I am Wisdom Thomas. Bye-bye.
Do you wish to bring your goods and services to the global village? Are you tired of struggling with low payments? The opportunity you've been looking for. ABN TV and Radio is here to offer you possibility and connect you to the whole world through our limitless windows of advertising. We offer online publication, online television or radio services to the global reach, digital marketing, video and audio advertising production, digital studio and event management. In every form, we give you value for your money. For your
Good afternoon. This is the news on Flow 94.9 FM, the Flow of God's Own State.
Or send us an
My
email
name
at
is Jennifer Bassi. The headline.
For more information,
Protesters of the NSAS government insist on using Eagle Square in Abuja against government directive. Foreign government warn nationals against the movement ahead of planned protest in Nigeria. Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives explains reasons for citing Southeast Development Commission in Enugu. And on the foreign scene,